So I just experienced a situation and I wanted to pull over and tell you guys about it. Ever since I was a teenager and I had my license, my parents always told me to set aside extra winter stuff in your car in case any emergency purposes come your way. So I always made sure I had a hat and mittens and a scarf and a blanket set aside in my trunk. So driving home from work today, I was at a train track and there was a vehicle next to me and their driver's side window was cracked. And it was cracked and broken into quite a bit. And I could just imagine how cold they were sitting there waiting for this train to pass. So I struck up a conversation with them. And I found out that when they were at work today, somebody actually broke into their car through that driver's side window that was cracked. And right then and there, I remembered that in my trunk I had a hat, mittens, scarf, and a blanket set aside in case, for emergency purposes for my own car. So I actually asked this person driving if I could help them and stay warm for their car ride home, and if I could offer those belongings to them. And surprisingly, without hesitation, they accepted right away. I could see how maybe it would make them uncomfortable in a normal situation with it being that cold outside. They just quickly said yes. This man was just so nice and so appreciative, yet so cold and so taken back by the situation that happened to his vehicle at work. I ended up finding out that this guy has about a 35-minute drive home ahead of him, and I can just imagine how cold it would have been. So it ended up being just a simple interaction, being at that train track at the right time, that struck up that conversation that I remembered I had those items in my trunk where I could help this gentleman out. I slid a little Uncovering Minds card that kind of said, pay it forward to the next person you encounter, in one of the mittens that I ended up giving him. So maybe on his way home he'll see that card. But besides all of that, the main point is that this gentleman now can be a little rest assured and warm on his car ride home, knowing that these items were able to benefit him. The one question that this gentleman said was, don't you want to hang on to those items in case something happens to your car or something happens to you? And the only thing that I could think and come back to say was that that's exactly what those items were in my trunk for emergency purposes. Not only for myself, but in case I encountered or had an opportunity to help somebody that came across my path. So just wanted to share this story with you. And I hope you guys have a blessed night and get home safe and warm. And if there's an opportunity that comes across your guys' way tonight or in the days to come, to just be observant, and maybe there's a way that you could help somebody else in need. Not expecting it, but just somebody that crosses your path. Alrighty, you guys, have a good night.